Yo, it's Bryan here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers and the ups and downs for the 2017 offseason for the 49ers. Now, I'm going to get a shout out to Danny the 49er right here. He gave me a suggestion to make this kind of video because without you guys, I have no videos to talk about because it's the offseason, it's dead season. I don't really want to talk about anything. I don't want to talk about what this person said, what that person said. I don't really care about that. I only care about on-the-field actions, and this is a pretty good suggestion, and this is not anything too media-like or anything. This is just talking about on-the-field stuff, and hopefully if you guys have anything that you want me to talk about, put it in the comments below and I'll talk about it eventually. So let's get into it. So ups and downs of the 2017 offseason for the 49ers. Now, there's no concrete ups and downs, I would say, for the 49ers because the 49ers are in their unique situation where they're really not good at all and there can't be any downs, to be honest with you. Although there is a little bit of down, I would say a little bit, but at the same time, the only way you can go down is to go up after that. I don't know if that makes sense for you guys, but you guys know what I mean. But anyways, I'm going to be going to it. So for pros, I don't really call it pros, but this is more people I'm excited to see for the off season and the upcoming season coming up in the regular season, what have you. And the people I'm really excited to see this season is the rookies, pretty much. I'm excited to see Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster and Witherspoon as well. I know Witherspoon has been getting a lot of flack from a lot of analysts saying, why did the 49ers draft him in the third round? Is that a little too high? But I don't know if I can say that. I'll see what he can do for the 49ers, but maybe John Lynch knows something that these analysts don't even know about him, so we'll see then. But Solomon Thomas, Reuben Foster, I'm really excited for them. Reuben Foster in particular. Now, I was going to be excited for Solomon Thomas, but we have so many defensive linemen like DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead. It's like, man, that's a lot of defensive linemen. Maybe they can form a good group in the next couple of years and what have you. And Reuben Foster, I think he's going to be a pretty good pro player in the NFL. Maybe not this season because it's a rookie season, but maybe he could shock some people and actually do well for a rookie season. But I think he's a little banged up as of this video and what have you. And I think he should be okay going to week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. I want to see him as linebacker for the 49ers. That'd be pretty interesting to see. And other positions I'm excited about is a lot of the free agents as well. I mean, it's not really positions or anything, but the free agents that they acquired during the offseason, like Pierre Garçon, Kyle Jurusic, Malcolm Smith. A lot of people say Malcolm Smith got overpaid, but hey, the 49ers have a lot of cap money, so they have the flexibility to kind of overpay a little bit for Malcolm Smith, but I don't know if he's going to do anything well for the 49ers, but this is a defense that he can be acclaimed to because Oakland, he kind of struggled a little bit. It wasn't really his style of defense, but I think with San Francisco, Robert Saleh, I think it's going to be a little familiar with Seattle style defense and what have you, so hopefully Malcolm Smith can contribute to this defense. And Pierre Garçon, I think that's going to be a great target for whoever is going to be the quarterback for the 49ers. And speaking of that, I think that might be the only downside to this offseason is the quarterback situation. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Matt Barkley or Brian Hoyer, but that's all we have to deal with, and we don't have an elite quarterback, but I mean, you can't really expect elite quarterbacks every single team. So Brian Hoyer, I really don't know how to make him out. Is he a good quarterback? Is he a bad quarterback? I mean, I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but I think he's more inconsistent than anything else. I think he could be a really good quarterback at some point. I mean, he made the Browns okay when he was the starter for one season, I think, before he tore his ACL. I think that was a couple of years ago. And then in Houston, he did all right in Houston, but that game against the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, that was a terrible game. I think people are going to remember him for that performance. That was just absolutely terrible. But I think he could do some work for the 49ers if he's the starting quarterback for the 49ers. I have no idea until training camp, and maybe somebody else is going to emerge as the starting quarterback in week 1. But as of right now, I'm going to assume Brian Hoyer is going to be the starter for the 49ers in week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. And I think he could do okay. I think maybe 3,000 to 4,000 yards. I know that's a little to ask of him, but you never know. Maybe he can shock us and throw 5,000 yards like Drew Brees, but that's probably not going to happen. I'm just dreaming or whatever, but I think he could be okay. I think he's going to be better than Colin Kaepernick or Blaine Gabbert last year, but we got to see if that's true or not. And the running back position, that's a big pro right there. I think that's going to be fantastic. There's just a lot of great talent. I think Tim Hightower is now a 49er. Carlos Hyde, we all know what he can do. If he can stay healthy, I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about him for the next couple of years. Is he going to stay healthy? I mean, that's the only concern I have about him, but other than that, he's a pretty damn good running back. I mean, he's had to deal with a lot of offensive coordinator changes and what have you, and I think this is going to be a good system for him. I mean, we all know Kyle Shanahan's specialty with running backs. I mean, we know Alfred Morris a couple years ago in Washington. We know Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman combo last year in Atlanta. It was just amazing what Kyle Shanahan's been able to do with running backs, and Bobby Turner's the running backs coach as well for the 49ers, so that's just amazing. I think Carlos Hyde can have just a breakout season for the 49ers if he can stay healthy and what have you. But other than that, that's all I got to pretty much say. So the pros, if I were to say anything, are the rookies like Solomon Thomas, Reuben Foster, Witherspoon, free agent signings, Pierre Garçon, Kyle Jurusic, Malcolm Smith. There's a lot of players that I haven't mentioned, but I don't want to go too deep. I want to wait until training camp and what have you. And the running backs I'm really excited to see under Kyle Shanahan and Bobby Turner. That'd be pretty cool. As long as Carlos Hyde can stay healthy, that'd be great. But I guess the only cons, maybe the quarterback situation, but hey, I mean, I don't know, Brian Hoyer, Matt Barkley, they're not going to be the long-term starter quarterbacks for the 49ers for the next 10 years. So I guess if we could deal through this, if Bryan Hoyer can be great, great. If not, then I don't know. That would suck for this season, but maybe they can acquire a quarterback in 2018. We'll see then. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think the ups and downs for the 49ers offseason is in terms of personnel, in terms of schemes, and what have you. Please tell me anything in the comments below. And if you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments below as well. And if you like this, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this. And I'll be catching you guys up later whenever I make a video about something. I really don't know what to talk about, to be honest with you. I'll just wait until training camp or preseason if there's no suggestions. But anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.